Welcome back to part 5. So let's recap. You got a call from Kenny Dalglish's wife.
Yeah, it was Marina who phoned me dad, and she said, would I be interested in going over to one of her charity events over in La Manga in Spain.
La Manga?
La Manga.
Oh, La Manga! La Manga!
Yeah, La Manga in Spain. And yeah, I was lucky enough to be involved in that. They put me up in a gorgeous hotel and pay for our travel over there and expenses and everything, and they're just wonderful people. Kenny is one of the nicest, down-to-earth men you'll ever come across or meet in your life. He really is. Then when I got back, I was lucky enough to be involved in his film conference, you know, his documentary, Kenny.
What's it called? Confidence?
His documentary was King Kenny, his documentary. I'm not sure what it was called. That was in the BT Convention Centre. And we went there.
Is that next to the Echo Arena?
That's like me, yeah.
It's massive, right?
Yeah, and we went there, and me and my dad, and we didn't know no one. Every celebrity under the sun was there, like John Bishop, all ex-Liverpool players, all ex-Everton players, Gallagher, Steven Gerrard,
John Bailey,
Lee Evans, comedian. I got pictures with them all, speaking to them. It was just an amazing experience. And before I went in there, I was just about to set up. I was going across the hallway, and I heard, Georgie! I thought, I turned round, and it was Kenny. Kenny was had shouted me from across the room, and he was speaking to me for about half an hour.
Hang on, stop there, because this is every cop-ate's dream. Imagine that. Yeah. You're coming in, and he's shouting you, like, honestly, instead of like people going, Kenny, yeah. Give me it, Kenny. Honestly, and he's shouting Georgie. And I come over, and he was speaking to me, how are you, son, and all that, and he was speaking for ages, and he was more, it was the night of his documentary. I don't know if he was like a bit nervous, but he was speaking, seeing how I was getting on more than speaking about his own documentary. But that's just him for you. He's just an absolute diamond of a man, and a pleasure to be yeah, well, he puts people first, as you
100%,
know. You know, I'm not, because you know people go, you're a blue, but the thing is, what brought my attention, what we spoke about previously before we spoke about, was when obviously the Hillsborough happened. 100%. And he went to every funeral.
Every single one.
Sincerely.
And you know, and he was integral in the fight towards getting justice. In the end, he was massively integral. You know, he was sort of the front man for not just Liverpool FC, but for the city.
For the city, yeah.
And so massive respect. I don't think there's any Evertonian out there that wouldn't respect Kenny Dalglish. When, you know, football aside, rivalry aside, he's just a wonderful man, and the city's proud of him. That's
what we want, innit? That's what we want, because there's a lot of hatred at the moment with Blues and Reds.
Yeah, and but you know, it's a nice. You can have nice banter and rivalry. That's healthy competition. That's all good, but you know, but I think when you get to Hillsborough and Kenny, it's you know, yeah.
What a man, you know. So let's go right into in La Manga, because when you didn't really, when you get to La Manga, you flow in. Did they meet you? Did they?
No, I was picked up by like one of their chauffeur service. It wasn't like a limo or nothing like that.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately for me. And just got in the taxi. Me and my dad went, and we were there for a couple of days. I remember it was roasting hot. And the night before I was going on stage, I fell asleep in the sun, and I had a big face like beetroot on stage. I was like putting cream on my face. I remember being on, after there's pictures of me actually when I'm putting beetroots, you know, just fell asleep in the sun. But again, a wonderful afternoon, wonderful night. I sang in front of all Kenny's friends and all their the people who are massive patrons of the charity and stuff like that. So. Great experience, Kevin.
And you raised the awareness, and you know, obviously for the charity, it's great, because this is what you're about, George. You know, because you're not a bad bone in your body, as my mother would say. Not a bad bone in his body. Great fella, this fella. Sings for everyone. Sings for his supper. So with that sort of man, you come back to this BT conference again through to all these stars. How did you feel inside yourself?
It was a bit surreal being there, and so, but it's weird, because the people that you're in awe of, they just treat you like normal, like as if you're meant to be there, which made you feel so comfortable. And you're going in there thinking, oh, I'm not meant to be here. Yeah. This is, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not supposed to be with all these people, and they make you feel so relaxed, because they were once like that. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah, it was a massive, massive experience, and it's an eye opener to know that people, you know, you're
from Marks and Sparks to
the BT
convention, but that voice of that teacher. What was the teacher's name again? Miss Chelm.
Miss Holmes. But yeah, Chelm. Call it Chelm. She's a friend of mine.
Chelm. There you go. Look what you've made. She's been watching this. She's seen that stardom in you, you know. I
think she's seen something in me, man, which was nice, you know what I mean? Because no other teacher did.
He was a tosser. Yeah, he just like clown the class. Hey?
True that.
You won't get no money when you go there. Oh, but you know what, George? It's been a fantastic story so far with what we're saying and whatever.
I've enjoyed it, mate.
But look, you know, let's talk about your home life, because, you know, recently you've got a lovely son, Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yeah. I'm back in the manga there. Gabriel. Hey, Gabriel. I've seen some lovely pictures. Talk about that, being a father. What's
again, surreal. Next stage of my life. It was, he was born last year during lockdown, August the 4th, and it's still surreal to this day. Do you know what I mean? He's nearly 7 months old now, which is just flew over, and so I'm a dad.
So Molly's there. Does she love you going out all the time singing? Does she?
Yeah, because it brings the bread on the table, doesn't it? And she works herself. Don't get me wrong. She's a graft, my girlfriend.
What does Molly do?
She's in beauty. She does eyelashes and eyebrows and stuff like that. With
all the girls in the parlour,
she's
got the jangle.
Exactly.
Singing.
She said it's like therapy. People go there and like take you to it, do you know what I mean, and tell her things. And she's got a massive business herself, and she's doing
great stuff.
Very well.
Molly, there you go. You're the backbone behind.
She is.
Yeah.
I wear the kicks. She just tells me what colour.
Hey! She tells you, do you want me to say how?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
So your baby, I mean, did you, obviously being a father, I mean, I'm a father, what was that like, you know, like, people always say, did you, getting up at night, the routine and stuff?
Oh, it was hard. It is hard, and he started sleeping in his own bed now, which is, he's given us a bit of a few hours more sleep. Well, he's sleeping right through now, but at the start, Jesus, he was up every 2 hours and he just didn't sleep.
It's good for his voice though, when they say, let him cry, let him cry, let's get some air in the lungs.
That's a good set of lungs on him anyway, to tell you that.
Do you think can he say anything any which is like when he's like singing or something?
He hums when it's when I'm like put like the music on or something while we're in the car, you're in and going I'm like, he's singing there. He's probably not. He's not. But he's.
Would you like him to follow in your footsteps?
I said to Molly, he can do whatever he wants. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sort of push him into the music or anything like that. Whatever he wants to do, I'll. I know that's an old dad cliche. Do you know what I mean? But I will. I just look at him and think, do whatever you want, lad.
Yeah. The will's your oyster.
Literally, yeah. So 100%.
Wow, it's just amazing. So. Looking in your life now, you know, with this, as you said, the lockdown going on, when it comes, when it's over, fingers crossed for Boris, and we get back entertaining, what you looking forward to?
I just want to get back in front of an audience, Jeff, probably like you, mate, like even with the tiers and the restrictions, it wasn't the same, was it, having a venue at a fraction of its capacity. It's not the same. It's although I'd take that in a heartbeat now, I just want a full house again. Yeah. People enjoying themselves and people dancing and having a good time, because it's just been, the life's been sucked out of everything for a good reason, do you know what I mean? It's, you know, but I just wanted to
so which you've got to quickly think, which you've done, you know, I've seen it on Facebook go live. George is live on Facebook, and you've got links on that as well, which will be shown downstairs. Below this video, I'm getting used to this, by the way. Talk about that, you know, so what's the setup that you use?
I just sing in my studio, well, say studio, it's a bedroom with a mic and a laptop in, do you know what I mean?
Sounds brilliant, by the way.
Cheers, mate. Nice
just for people like to watch you. So basically, you starting off singing, what would you need? What sort of...
Everyone, I get loads of messages asking me, like, what's your setup and all that, and I wouldn't like to give anyone my setup because it was quite expensive. So, but you can get a great sound from an interface, just an audio interface, and your mixing desk, which it's an interface basically just transforms or changes the sounds from an analog signal to a digital signal, so you can go through your mixer and
into a laptop and tablet.
Into a laptop, and then it goes through that.
So your voice, your reverb, is that on your mixing desk or is it?
I've got my mixer on my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything just I don't use my mixing anymore during the lives.
Yeah.
Everything's just fed through the software.
It sounds brilliant. Is it?
So do you know, like when you use GarageBand or whatever to do songs,
on iTunes,
I basically use that and go live with it.
Fantastic.
With music logic. Yeah.
It sounds really. It sounds brilliant. You come across it again. But there's sometimes, it looks like he's just got up with the baby, big bedhead.
Yeah, that's me.
And you're singing, he's like...
There is sometimes I've just, oh my God, I'm going live in a minute.
He's going live and he's like, get on the bed. For the baby, it's going on.
That's it.
Fantastic. So all the requests that you do, to think, how long does it take to learn a song, if you get what I mean?
I tend to try and not sing a song unless I've listened to it for about 3 weeks. Because if you try and, for me anyway, if I try and sing a song after I've just heard it, you don't get any of the correct phrasing right, or you'd be a bit pitchy, or the timing would be off. So I like to sort of, we were talking about studying stuff before, I like to study the song and say, oh, that's where you come in, that's where that comes in. And just so you're never going to master it, but just so you're performing the song to the best of your ability and to the best of, to giving it the song the justice it deserves. So yeah, I'd say about 2 or 3 weeks before I've
mastered it.
Yeah, I can learn a song in a day, but it won't be great. Do you know what I mean?
And now you're writing songs as well now, aren't you?
Yeah, just wrote my first song just wrote a song about lockdown and about missing people and stuff like that.
Well, you give me some, because this is going to be a rough one, because you put me on the spot. But you give me the chords and sort of the rhythm, so we're going to have a little go with that.
This is.
If it goes Pete Tom, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's only a jam.
Yeah, this is called Won't Let Go. This is about me gorgeous son Gabriel, which I started writing just before he was born, and then finished it just not long after he was born. It'll actually be out the end of March on Spotify and all necessary platforms.
Beautiful. So here you go, Gabriel, when you're older.
Recognize your face, although we only met first time today. You have your mother's eyes, picture perfect like a sunrise. Wish you would never age, 'cause this love is here to stay. And we'll sing our song together. These words will last forever, and I'll hold you in my arms and won't let go. You're the light in all our darkness. It's your love that we will harness, and I'll hold you in my arms and won't let go. Won't let go. Won't let go. Won't let go. What's that, Jeff?
Alright! First time.
Spot on now, mate.
Brilliant. Oh.
Yes, there's a little sneak peek of it. It'll be out the end of March with me EP with another song called Miss You. So,
Brilliant. Okay, look. Keep it rolling. So stand by for part 6 or a little finale and have a little bit more talk about what's going on. Take care. Ta-da.